Okay, so in 1987, Where's Waldo was released to the masses. Immediately, he was a sensation. He became a series, a TV show, a toy line, a video game, a watch, even a soup. This man was hidden in his books, but was seen everywhere else. The entire world was in love with Waldo, or Wally, or Charlie, or whatever name you would call him. That is until 1993. On March 24th, little Kenneth Coleman, a 4th grader in East Hampton, New York, came up to his stepmother with a Where's Waldo book from his school's library. He showed her a particular page and said, "Mom, look at this." This being a minuscule drawing of a woman lying on the beach without a top, being nudged in the back with an ice cream cone. Surely Coleman, the boy's stepmother, was appalled. And so was Kenneth. Kenneth himself was quoted as saying, "I think it's disgusting. I don't think they should have it in a book like that." After Miss Coleman complained to the school, the Spring School District took out all copies of Where's Waldo off the shelves. This, surprisingly, wasn't the first time the topless woman was complained about. Just the fall before in New Hampshire, it was complained about when being spotted in a puzzle of the same scene. Linda Magram, the publisher's publicity manager, was quoted as saying, "Get a life," in response to the controversy, outright refusing to contact Waldo's author, Martin Hanford, about the issue. Unfortunately, though, this issue wouldn't pass on its own. From here it would snowball, and Where's Waldo would be placed on the American Library Association's Top 100 Banned Books, and it would be challenged in American public school libraries across the country, until finally, in 1997, that would be fixed. Funnily enough, in the same book, they would keep other previously seen topless women, the only difference being their nipples aren't quite in view. Yet, this errant memory wasn't the only thing to be changed between editions of Where's Waldo. This would only be the first in a series of revisions. In later editions, homeless people would be removed, freakers would be covered and then later replaced entirely, stereotypes would be removed as well. Jokes that would be previously seen as innocent, such as a boy being bit in the butt, dirty people, or spaceship ride actually blasting off, would also be removed. The censorship gets even stranger when Native American stereotypes remain within the book to this day, just without the tobacco use. Even bottles, possibly containing liquor, would be removed in later revisions. Hanford would even insert himself into the book for the 30th anniversary, though this probably was a gag and not really a form of censorship. Fascinatingly, the first book is the only one that's affected by censorship. Appearances of drinking liquor or anything else that would be considered offensive within the first book still remain within later books. While it's known that the topless woman was removed due to public criticism, I haven't seen any complaints about the other things that were later censored. Finding Waldo and his friends may be a challenge on its own, but finding the differences between versions seems to be the hardest challenge of them all. I'm sure I didn't cover all of them, and if you know of any I missed, please let me know. As it is right now, Waldo as he was in 1987 seems to be almost forgotten compared to his current form. Personally, I wouldn't mind re-releasing the original trilogy in the original states, but we'll see.